This is Rooted Reflections, and I'm really glad you're here. Think of this as a slow conversation, nothing to fix, nothing to take notes on, just me sharing what's been sitting with me lately. I've been noticing something about myself lately when it comes to clothes. Not in a big dramatic way, just small moments, standing in front of my wardrobe, holding something in my hand, pausing a little longer than I used to, and a question keeps coming up for me. How do I actually replace clothes now? Not how should, not what sustainability rules say, but how it really happens in my life. So today I thought I'd just sit with that, almost like someone is asking me these questions and I'm answering honestly without trying to sound wise or sorted. One question I often ask myself is, when do I know it's time to let a garment go? And my answer is very different now than it used to be. Earlier, I think I waited too long till something was completely worn out, torn, faded beyond recognition, almost unusable. Now I don't do that as much. If a garment is still in good condition, but I can feel that I am not reaching for it anymore, I let it go. Not because it's bad, but because it still has life. And that matters to me. I like the idea that someone else can wear it, move in it, live in it, instead of it waiting in my cupboard till it becomes waste. Sometimes I ask myself, am I giving this away too early? And then I check in with my body. If I haven't worn it in a long time, if I don't feel like myself in it anymore, if it just feels like it's taking space, then I know. And not everything I let go of leaves my life completely. Some pieces I keep, not because I will wear them as they are, but because I see another life for them. I keep a few clothes aside for upcycling projects. When the fabric still feels strong, when there is potential, when it feels like it's not done yet, just done as this version. Another question that comes up often is, how do I decide when to buy something new? And honestly, it's rare now. But when I do plan to buy one garment, I notice that something else happens naturally. I give away two or three pieces first. I don't do it like a strict rule. It's not a checklist. It's more like I need to make space physically and mentally. I will open my cupboard and think, okay, if something new is coming in, what is ready to move on? And that process itself slows me down. Sometimes by the time I've given those clothes away, the urge to buy something new has already softened. I also want to say this honestly. Everyone feels like buying new clothes sometimes. I do too. Being someone who talks about sustainability and minimal living doesn't mean I don't want new clothes. It just means I deal with that urge differently now. I don't suppress it, I don't judge it, I just slow it down and listen to it a little more. I also ask myself this question a lot now. Why am I buying this? Is it because I really need it, or because I want the feeling that comes with something new? And I don't judge myself for the answer, because sometimes I just want it. And I have realized something important here. Wanting and needing are both okay. You don't need to punish yourself. You don't need to kill a desire just because you're trying to live consciously. If you really want a garment and you have sat with that feeling, it's okay to honor it. Like recently, I bought a pair of jeans after 7 or 8 years. That's a long time. And I didn't buy it impulsively. I really felt like having one. I miss the sturdiness, that grounded feeling jeans give you. I also want to share something personal here. My old jeans, the tight fitting, low waisted ones with upcycled details, my daughter wears them now. They fit her loosely. She likes them that way. She likes the upcycled work on them. I got the waistband adjusted for her. She still wears a belt. Yes, she's much thinner than me, but she enjoys wearing those jeans. And honestly, that's what matters the most to me. After I learned how much water is used to make a single pair of jeans and how many chemicals go into that process, I made a quiet decision. I wouldn't buy jeans again until I found something that felt environmentally responsible. Until then, I chose cotton pants, linen pants, pieces that felt lighter on my body and on the planet. I remember asking myself, why jeans of all things? And the answer was very simple, because jeans last, because I can wear almost any kind of top with them, because one piece can create so many outfits, and because I knew I would actually use them. When I was buying it, I noticed how differently I shop now. I checked the label, I looked at the fabric, I wanted 100% cotton or at least something environmentally responsible, not because I wanted to be perfect, but because if I am buying something after so long, it has to feel right. I looked for comfort first, high waisted, wide legged, something my body could relax in. And when I found a pair that was sustainably made, where around 40% of water consumption was reduced during production, I paused again. I asked myself, can I see myself wearing this years from now? And the answer was yes. So I bought it calmly, without guilt, without excitement overload, just quietly happy. Another question I sit with often is, do I need variety or do I need ease? Earlier, I think I confused the two. I thought variety meant more clothes, but now I see that ease comes from fewer, better choices. That one pair of jeans actually gives me more freedom than five comfortable ones ever did. And that's something I have learned only by living this way for a while. Sometimes I imagine someone asking me, don't you get bored wearing the same things? And I smile because what I feel now is the opposite. I feel relieved. Relieved that I don't have to constantly decide. Relieved that my clothes work with me, not against me. Relieved that my wardrobe feels familiar, like an extension of my home. Another honest question I ask myself is, what am I replacing, the garment or a phase of life? Because sometimes clothes don't stop fitting our bodies, they stop fitting our lives. And it's okay to acknowledge that letting go doesn't have to mean rejection. Sometimes it's just recognition. I think what has changed most for me is this. I no longer shop to become someone. I shop very slowly to support who I already am. And that shift didn't come from learning about sustainability alone. It came from listening to myself. If I had to say it simply, I replace clothes now the same way I make most decisions in life, gently, with pauses, with respect for the garment, for the planet, and for myself. And I'm still learning, still asking questions, still adjusting, and that feels okay. If you are listening to this and nodding quietly or even disagreeing a little, that's welcome too. These are just my reflections rooted in my everyday life, nothing more, nothing less. Thank you for sitting with me today. Thank you for listening slowly. Until we meet again, take a breath, stay rooted, and be a little kinder to your clothes and to yourself.